Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to spend your credit smart in the cycle. I'm going to be doing this by telling you guys what weapons and abilities you should prioritize in the cycle. So I know a ton of people were asking about this in the Discord, so I wanted to share the way that I spend my credits in the cycle. And of course, this does depend on your playstyle and what game mode you are playing, and even what players you're playing with, because I know a ton of people that want to rush a certain weapon versus some people that just want to play on their own. But I'm just going to be showing you guys mine. You guys can play around with this, and I definitely recommend you guys doing this, because what am I to tell you what to do in the cycle? This is a game, and I don't know everything. I just know how I like to play, and I tend to be pretty successful. I would say I win most of my games, but it does just matter about how you like to play. So let's go ahead and get into this. So the first thing that I like to buy is my turret. The reason why I like to buy my turret is because, let's be honest, if I have two things shooting at one opponent or one creature, it's going to die pretty fast. And especially if we're fighting other prospectors, they won't know who to shoot at. Most prospectors get super nervous if they see two things are shooting at them. So if my turret's shooting at them and I'm also shooting at them, then I would guess that they'd be pretty freaked out, and they're either going to run away, at which point they have their back to me and I can just keep on putting shots into them, or my turret could still shoot them, and they could even just stay and fight, and then they'll most likely die, because if I can have my turret shooting at them, then like I said, you're just going to die pretty quickly. So the next thing that I like to do is purchase my sniper. The reason why I like purchasing the sniper is because I don't feel like it's necessary to have an SMG right now, just because if I do purchase my turret, I already have those extra shots where I can just use the hammer and get some good damage into the dude and save up for my sniper, which is 500 credits. And right now, I mainly just use the sniper as my primary weapon. I don't really play with SMGs. So that's basically all I spend on my weapon side of it. And then the next thing that I like to do after I purchase my sniper is get the directional warp. So these are kind of interchangeable. I might do the directional warp before the sniper, but I make this decision based on how I feel the game's going right now. If I need to move places quickly, I buy my directional warp first. Or if I feel like I'm in a game with better players, then I decide to do my directional warp first before my sniper, just because if I get into problems, then I can just throw my directional warp and warp out and just leave all harm. So after I have all three of these things, I want to level up everything to level 3. So I basically finished spending my credits on different weapons and abilities, and I'm stuck with these 3 now. And I just want to get these to level 3, especially the abilities, because once you upgrade an ability, it decreases the cooldown that you have to wait in order to place another ability or use the other ability. So the first ability that I want to try to get to level 3 is my turret. This is just because I can place way more in a given amount of time, and that's because we get a shorter cooldown whenever we upgrade abilities. So basically what I like to do is, while I have my sniper shooting at them, I have like 4 turrets also shooting at these people. And especially like if you have something like drill, you're really going to want the turret, because it will actually do the work for you, where you can just care about if enemy prospectors are coming and trying to steal your drill. So I definitely recommend upgrading your turret to level 3 first. The next thing that I like to get to level 3 is my directional warp. That is another ability. I prefer to get the abilities to level 3 before the sniper, because they only cost 100 credits to level up. So that's 200 credits in total to level up to level 3, where the sniper, it costs 400 credits in total, or 200 credits for each level up. The reason why I want the directional warp to be level 3 is just because if I get into a ton of trouble, like back to back, I want to be able to directional warp as quickly as possible. Or even if I'm not facing trouble, I might just want to move around the map super fast, so I can use my directional warp and get from place to place even faster. And then after I get the directional warp to level 3, I want to rush my sniper to level 3 pretty quickly, because I know that I'm running out of time in the game at this point. And if I can get it to level 3 before evac comes, then I can start clearing out evac pretty quickly, because the level 3 sniper is a beast. And I personally use the bolt action sniper, but I know that some people tend to use the basilisk or the kinetic arbiter. So definitely test out all the snipers and see which one you feel most comfortable with. But right now, I feel like the meta of the game, I put quotes around meta, is probably using a sniper or an SMG. I personally don't use the SMG. I tend to use sniper, and I did explain that. Like, I have turrets, so I don't really need an SMG. But that's basically all I'm spending my credits on. If I do lose my emergency triage during any of this, like trying to level it up and get more VPs, then I will purchase my recall teleporter just because I'm trying to win the game and I can't win if I'm dead. So, I mean, I guess I kind of want to stay alive. And the recall teleporter allows me to do this just because if I'm in trouble, all I have to do, activate my recall teleporter and I'm out. So guys, that is basically all I spend my credits on. If I am playing with a squad or in duos, I might drop my credits for my teammate if they're still looking to level up things and purchase new weapons and abilities, or I'll just buy vehicles at evac further down the line. Of course, this does depend on your playstyle, of course, like I said earlier, and what game mode you're playing. So let's say that you really want to do a ton of PvP, then you might want to purchase a sniper and an SMG. And you can, of course, do that anywhere. You don't have to follow this rules, I guess, that I came. It's not set in stone. You have to play around with it, see what you feel most comfortable with. And guys, it's it. Just play the game, learn what you like to do. You're going to get into a habit and you're going to start getting better at doing the certain things. You're going to be able to get credits faster. You're going to stop wasting credits if you can get your playstyle aspect of the game improved. So guys, that does wrap up this video. I hope that this did teach you guys how to spend your credits wisely in the cycle. And if it did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on, because we are uploading daily cycle content every single day at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But guys, that does wrap up today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.